Hey guys, my name is Em and welcome back to the start of a brand new weekly reading vlog. I'm actually filming this intro after I finished the vlog because when I decided to start this vlog it was at like 1 o'clock in the morning and no coherent thoughts were actually made in that update, even though I really thought they were. So that's why I'm doing another intro for the video. You'll still get to see my 1 AM reading update, but I wanted to do a proper intro for this video. So welcome back to my channel, welcome to a new reading vlog. This is kind of like a weekly reading vlog, but it also kind of spans over the course of like 2 weeks because I haven't finished a book, so I kind of just like kept it going. There's a lot of chaotic energy in this video because I went on a lot of like rambles and rants. I started a lot of books, read a lot of books, but didn't actually like finish all the books, so you're gonna get to see a lot of chaotic energy in this video. But yeah, welcome to the reading vlog. I hope you enjoy and I hope that you decide to stick around. But just really quickly before I get into the chaotic 1 AM reading update, I wanted to quickly mention Magic Mind once more. Magic Mind is this amazing company that makes these matcha shots and they boost your productivity, reduce your anxiety and give you lots and lots of energy. I've been drinking them most days for the last couple of weeks and I really love them. I do have a discount code. You can use my code perfectpaperbacks20 for 20% off of your order with Magic Mind. If you want to try these matcha shots, they're so delicious and they work so well, and you can do them with so many different ways. Like you can drink them as a shot, you can put them in like a matcha latte, hot or cold, or you can drink them with sparkling water. So there really is like a range for anybody's taste. But also what I love about Magic Mind is that you do get a 100% money back guarantee if you don't like the product or if you feel like it is not working for you and it has not boosted your energy levels. It definitely has boosted mine and I've definitely needed it over the past couple of weeks. I will leave the link to them down in the description box along with my code, which is perfectpaperbacks20 if you want 20% off of your order. I would highly recommend. So yeah, that is all I wanted to say. Let's get into the reading vlog. This is the most chaotic vlog I've ever started, but I was trying to pick out a book. I was like, okay, I don't want to read a romance book because I'm not feeling in the romance mood. I don't want to read a fantasy book because I don't have like the brain power to follow like a magic system and new words and stuff. I don't really want that. And then one book on my bookshelf kind of stood out to me and I picked it up and I'm excited to read it. So that book is City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert, and I truly don't really know what this book is about, to be quite honest with you, but I know it's a historical fiction book and I think it's like telling the story of this woman who moved to New York in the 1940s and just like experienced her life and fell in love, and we're finding out all about her life. And then it's like in the present day, which is I think like 2010s, she's like telling this story to the daughter of the love of her life, but I don't think that she ended up with the love of her life. I don't know. This just looks really interesting and it's going to be like all about like female friendships and growing up and coming of age. As I said, it is 12:30. I do have to be up at 6:30, so maybe I won't read that much at all, but I'm very excited to get into it. The bookmark I have is this cute little giraffe bookmark that I got. I actually got one for Soph for her birthday this year as well. Let's just go with it. I'm very excited. Welcome to the vlog. Let's get reading. Okay, it is now Tuesday. I am so glad that I started this vlog last night. I have no idea why I suddenly got the motivation to vlog when I hadn't vlogged in so long, but I'm so glad that I did. So I made myself a cup of afternoon coffee in this witchy mug. I actually kind of need to get some Christmas mugs because it is November now. I feel like I skipped all of spooky season, but it is now festive season, it's now Christmas, so I kind of need to get some Christmassy mugs because I don't really have any. Arguably, do I have enough mugs? Yes, like I have so many mugs, but I need to get some Christmas ones, I think. So maybe if I'm passing through like TK Maxx or somewhere like that, I might see if they have some Christmassy mugs. But for now, this one is perfect because we can be a witch all year round. But to update you on the City of Girls, because I did start this last night. I don't know why this was the book that I wanted to pick up, but when I saw it on my shelf I was like, okay, this is the book that I have to read and I'm not reading any other book. I made it to chapter 4 last night, which is page 46. As it is kind of like a literary fiction type book, it does take me a little bit longer to read just because like there's like, it's wordier. It's not hard to read or anything, so it did take me like a while to read 50 pages, but I don't mind because I'm enjoying it so much. It is so much fun. It is exactly what I thought it was. It's about this girl who got expelled from her college because she just was never showing up. Her parents didn't really know what to do with her, so they sent her to live with her eccentric aunt in New York City. I don't know how they thought that was gonna like calm her down, but anyways, she's living with her aunt in New York. I've kind of just gotten to that part now. She's just moved in and she's gonna have like a lot more freedom than she's had before, and she's gonna like experience new things, and it's just, I'm very excited to continue reading. The other book that I did kind of start and I didn't get far into, so I wouldn't say that I'm like currently reading it, but I did start it and I do kind of want to continue it, is The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. I started this at the weekend because I wanted to read something but I didn't know what I wanted to read, and somebody suggested reading this to get you out of a reading slump, so I picked it up. I'm glad that I did because I am liking it so far. I'm not that far in to kind of give a proper judgment. I'm on chapter 3 and I have mine and Soph's photo booth pictures as my bookmark, which is just so cute. But yeah, I'm on chapter 3, not far enough in to give like an accurate kind of like prediction of what I'm thinking or anything, but it is good. I am liking it. This is the original version, like the self-published version. Is the new one edited? That's what I want to know, because if I'm gonna read one of them, I kind of want to read like the newer one because I feel like I might enjoy it more, but maybe there's no changes between the two. I really don't know. So if you've read both of them or either of them, let me know if there's like a difference between like the original version and then like the newer traditionally published version, because if it is different, maybe I'll wait and like see if I can find the new one, because also I don't want to annotate this because it's out of print now. We'll see. These are kind of the two books that I'm working my way through. Very happy with them. I'm gonna go do some editing right now and do some homework and stuff, and then I will get back to you when I read more of City of Girls. Also, I don't know if anybody else is watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but if you are, I want to hear all your thoughts. I know that like when this vlog is actually up, it's probably going to be like further into the competition, so you're gonna have different thoughts than I have right now because it was literally just the second night last night, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've watched it every single year since I was like very young. So yeah, my plan for the rest of the day is to probably go for a hawker walk because I want to get some fresh air and I want to kind of like get out and about and move, and then I'm going to do some more homework. I think I need to drop a form into my school office as well, and then I'm just going to try and relax and do some self-care and hopefully get to bed early enough tonight, because I keep going to bed at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and then being way too tired in the mornings. So yeah, hopefully I can go to bed a bit earlier tonight. But yeah, here are the books I'm reading. I'll come back to you later. Okay besties, have I read anything since I last updated you? No, but I have hauled 3 books, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But today is Friday, so it's the start of the weekend. Hopefully I'm going to read something this weekend. I'm going to finish a book this weekend because I haven't finished a book yet in November and we're like almost halfway through. And like that's okay, but also at the same time, I really want to finish a book, but like I don't know what book I want to read. I'm still reading City of Girls, but I forgot that I'm not the type of person that likes to read literary fiction. I don't know what mood I was feeling when I started this book, and like it's good, but like at the same time, like where's the spice? Not like literal spice, but like where's the flavor? But I need something more fast-paced. Now I am probably going to keep with it and still finish it, but I think I might pick up like a romance book for the weekend and then just like have this as my like casual read, because I actually have been reading like a chapter before bed every night, which is like not a lot of reading, so it is like making me go fairly slow through books, but like at the same time it does mean that I'm getting something read every day, and it also means that like I'm not looking at my phone last thing before I go to sleep, because I'm trying to not do that too much. I'm on chapter 6, which is page 80. I'm really enjoying this book and I feel like I'm gonna love it, but I'm just kind of like, I need something like faster paced. Like I know even if I dedicate like my whole weekend to this, I'm not gonna be able to finish it. So we'll see. I might pick up a different book. Also, the only other book that like I have to read this month is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, so I might start this weekend. I don't think I'm the type of person to have like 2 slow literary fiction books though, and I know The Night Circus is not technically literary fiction. Maybe it is. It's like a fantasy I think, but like kind of more dense. That's the vibe I'm getting, I'm not sure. So I might pick up like a romance, might have a look at my shelves, see if there's any that's like calling to me. This is just like a ramble of my thoughts, but honestly so is this entire vlog, so slay. I was trying to take Bookstagram pictures, but I forgot how literally so dark it is outside, so that's not really working out for me. But I was gonna take a picture of Zodiac Academy because I have Zodiac bed sheets. Zodiac Academy on Zodiac bed sheets, it works, but I haven't done that because it is so dark and I literally have like the big light on and it's like 2 p.m. Live Laugh Love Winter, love that. But let me show you the 3 books that I got because I want to show you. So the first book that I actually got yesterday, and it was A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. This book, I literally forgot that I ordered it. I saw it like on Instagram or TikTok somewhere and I pre-ordered it, but like that was a couple months ago, so I was not expecting it to arrive yesterday. I kind of forgot that it was arriving, but I'm so glad that I have this. This is like a cute little Christmas romance, but by the 2 authors' names, I have a feeling it's going to be like extremely spicy. I'm not sure if that's the type of book that I want to read right now. I do kind of want to do like a reading vlog of me reading Christmas romances because I have a few on my Kindle as well. So let me know if you have any recommendations for Christmas romances or just Christmas books in general. Do let me know down in the comments. Bonus points if they're not too long because I literally just need to finish some books and that's just not happening for me. So yeah, but then I also opened my October Fairy Loot box because I got that when Soph was here and I never opened it because my mom like took it into her room and never told me that it was there because we weren't there when it arrived or something. So I only found out I had that like 2 days ago and I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna save this for a time that I need cheering up because I'm not gonna read the book right now. I'm gonna wait until I need to be cheered up and then I'll open the Fairy Loot box. Funny enough, this morning I literally split my tongue open. Slay to that. It's doing okay now, but I literally, like, there was blood everywhere. Major TMI, nobody needs to know that. So then I did open my Fairy Loot box because I was like, right, okay, I deserve it right now. And there was actually 2 books in there. There was like a paperback special edition and then like the book itself, which is amazing. I didn't open the box on camera because I just didn't really want to, and I was kind of upset when I was opening it, so I didn't really want to. But let me show you the books that were in there. So the first book that was in there was Princess of Souls by Alexandra Christo. This is such a cute book and it's like a floppy-ish paperback as well. Sometimes when a paperback has frayed edges, it makes them like really stiff. It's like an enemies to lovers. He is like told to kill her. She is like something, I don't know, she can foretell death, so she's like doing like some dirty work for the king or something. Like he has her locked up, like getting her to kill people or something, I don't really know. And then he is a soldier who has spent years plotting vengeance on the crown, and he's determined to steal the king's immortality and kill the entirety of his court, starting with her. But naturally they're not going to kill each other, they're going to fall in love. And you know what, it's the same plotline that I've read a million times, and will I read this one and absolutely love it? I'm sure I will. And then the actual book that was in there was One Dark Window by Rachel Gilling. This looks so good and it has like a reverse cover as well. Let me show you. So this is the cover, but this is the reverse cover. Literally, how stunning is that? So I might put the reverse cover on, I don't know. I don't think that this book is high up on my TBR because it's about like this girl who has like a spirit inside her or something, and it's kind of like giving Halloween, which I don't really want to read about right now. I will come back to it eventually, but not right now. So yeah, those are the 3 books that I've hauled recently. But yeah, here's my little stack of books on my bed because even though I'm not reading, I'm still constantly surrounded by books and like thinking about books all the time. Also, my nails match my earrings today. How slay is that? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I need to go charge my camera and I don't really know what else I'll do. I might edit something. I might do some homework. Probably won't do some homework. But yeah, that is my update for right now. This vlog is chaotic and I'm kind of here for it. So I will come back to you later when I decide to pick up a book. I will let you know what I'm starting. Okay, it is now 5:30. My camera battery is flashing, so I need to go really quickly. But I was trying to decide what book I wanted to read. I was between Icebreaker and King of Wrath, and I put a poll up on my Instagram and Icebreaker won. So I think I'm gonna start that one. Okay, so my camera died, so I'm filming this on my phone. Apologies if the quality is bad, but I'm just about to start reading Icebreaker. I was literally just doing an update on my camera when it died. But oh my god guys, there is a playlist in this book. First of all, I love when there's playlists in books, like they need to be in every single book. But this playlist is so good. Like, I know that this book is so hyped up. I have a feeling I'm gonna absolutely love it, but it's giving 5-star vibes from the playlist alone. Let me just tell you some of the songs that are on the playlist. So we've got Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift, Kiss Me More by Doja Cat, Lose You to Love Me by Selena Gomez. Are you joking? I love that so much. You Should See Me in a Crown by Billie Eilish. Absolutely slay. There's so many as well. There's like 3 pages of songs. This is the best playlist that I've ever seen. I'm so excited to read this book. I'm also kind of scared because it is like the first book I've read in a while. So hopefully I will get into it and still really like it. But also like this is a very hyped up book and it's giving me From Luke Off With Love vibes, which I didn't immediately love. I hated the first half of Luke Off With Love. I literally DNF'd it, but then I pushed through and I got to the second half and I gave it 5 stars. But it's also giving me like off-campus vibes because he's a hockey player, she's a figure skater. It's giving me off-campus vibes. None of the girls were figure skaters and off-campus, but like still giving me the same vibes. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go sit on my couch and read a little bit, but I also have to edit because I want to like plan my content through the weekends because I do not have time during the week, and then like schedule some videos because I want to get back to uploading constantly and consistently. Hi besties! Okay, it is now Sunday and I want to give you a reading update because I've actually started 2 new books since I was speaking to you last. So first of all, last night I picked up Accidentally Amy by Lynn Painter on my Kindle. I've been looking at this book for quite a while and I've been like hearing some mixed reviews about it, so I didn't really want to pick it up. But I was like, okay, I need like a short romance book to just read and get into and that like I don't have to think about too much. And I know like as soon as I actually finish a book, it's going to put me in more of a reading mood to pick up another book. So I wanted to pick up like a shorter romance book, and Accidentally Amy is about 250 pages, which is the perfect length for like a very short romance book. So it was exactly what I was looking for, and I did love Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter, so I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. So I picked that one up last night and I think I got to about like 35 or 36% of the way through. I could be wrong, but I think I got around that percentage of the way through. It's enjoyable, it's fun, it's very cringy and very cheesy, and like I don't think it's like an objectively well written book. However, it's exactly what I'm in the mood for right now and I am really enjoying it. So I'll give you like my full thoughts when I read more and when I finish it and stuff on whether like it's actually a good book or not, but I am enjoying it. There have been a few moments where I've been kind of like, okay, this guy is a red flag, like run. And there's like also like a few moments that I'm like, literally what's the point of this? Like this is so silly, like you're literal adults, like why are you acting like this? But at the same time I can overlook it all because it is a fast-paced short romance book and I can get through it very, very quickly. So that is the book that I'm picking up. I will give you more of my thoughts later, but I'm currently studying and I'm on like a 5-minute study break because I'm doing the Pomodoro technique kind of a thing. But then there's another book that I picked up, and this one's actually an audiobook because I was curling my hair this morning and that usually takes me like 40 minutes. So I was like, okay, I need to pick an audiobook to listen to because, you know, it's like an hour worth of reading that I can get in. So I decided to pick up an audiobook and I was like unsure of what I was going to pick up. I was like, okay, do I go for like a long audiobook? Do I try find the audiobook of like City of Girls or The Night Circus or something like that? And I was like, no, you know what, I want like a fun Christmas romance book, but one that's not too long. So I found that Willa Nash, who's also Devney Perry, has like a selection of like holiday novellas, and the first one is literally included on your Audible subscription. Like you don't have to use a credit for it, you can just listen to it for free. So when I saw that I was like, okay, this is the book that I'm going to read, like this is what I'm picking up. So it's called The Naughty, the Nice and the Nanny by Willa Nash. It's so much fun. Basically it is about like this woman who is a nanny, and it's like a few days before Christmas and she's asked to do a job for this like really rich family because they need a nanny for the holidays and their previous one just walked out. So she's like, I don't really want to do it, but she really needs the money. So she's like, okay fine, I'll do it. And then she gets to the house and she realizes that she actually knows the dad and he's like a hot single dilf. And yeah, she actually like went to school with him and they both had a crush on each other, but like they were in like completely opposite social circles, so they never like spoke to each other. And yeah, it's just really fun. It's a very, very short audiobook. I think it's like 5 hours in total, which is short for an audiobook, and I'm listening to it on 2x speed, so I've got an hour and a half left on 2x speed. But yeah, that is all my updates for right now. It is Sunday, as I said. I'm in the middle of studying and doing some homework and stuff, and then I'm gonna help my mom cook a roast dinner for us and my grandparents as well, and then I will probably just kind of like relax and wind down for the evening and possibly try and finish Accidentally Amy. I would love to finish that book today. I wanted to give you a little reading update, except it's like another book that I've picked up instead of actually finishing a book. It's my toxic trait at this point. So let's talk about the book that I'm reading at the minute, because I am still reading Accidentally Amy and then the Christmas Romance as well, but I'm kind of like, I don't really have time during the week to read, so those books are like for my weekend reading. But I have re-picked up Room by Emma Donoghue. I really need to finish this book today, guys. Like, I really do. I picked it up this morning. I was like on page like 80, I think, maybe not even, but I literally have to finish this book today because we're starting doing like comparative essays and stuff in English class, and I haven't even finished the book, so I really need to finish the book. I'm a champion bullshitter though when it comes to like English questions, because I'm like, well, in my personal opinion, and then just like ramble, which is probably not a good idea, but I keep doing it. So, but yeah, I need to finish this book today, so I'm kind of going to be just like trying to literally read this whole book today, which I should be able to do, honestly, because as I said before, this is written in a very easy to read way, because like our narrator is a 5-year-old boy, so like the language is very simple. There's a lot of dialogue in here, like it's quite easy to actually like fly through the pages. And I don't necessarily want to read this book because it's not a type of book that I'm usually interested in, or one that I actually would have ever picked up on my own. However, I have to say, when I'm reading it, I'm very interested to kind of like see where it's going. Basically, I'm just going to continue reading this book for the whole day and see if I can finish it. I also need to finish watching Lady Bird, because that's our like movie that we're studying. Look at me leaving everything to the last minute, but I need to finish Lady Bird. I started it last night and then I have like 40-50 minutes left, I think, so I'm gonna finish that as well. But I'm really liking that as well. I don't know why I like convinced myself that I was gonna hate this book and that I was gonna hate Lady Bird just because I had to do them for my English class. Yeah, as I said, I am still reading Accidentally Amy. I haven't read any more of that since I was last talking to you, but I will try to finish it towards the end of the week. As I said, it's only Tuesday. Hopefully I will finish this book today, and then once I finish this I can probably move on to finishing those two. And I also need to read The Night Circus because that's my Patreon buddy read book for the month. But yeah, that's all I have to say for right now. I am going to continue reading this book for the rest of the day, and I will update you as I go. Maybe not. I actually probably won't, but I will tell you when I finish it and like what my final thoughts were and stuff. But yeah, that's all I have to say for right now. I'll come back to you later. Bye. Hi besties. Okay, it has been a few days since I last spoke to you, and I wanted to give you a final reading update because I finally finished a book, and I'm going to end out this vlog after I give you this reading update. I finally finished Room by Emma Donoghue. I really disliked this book. I'm gonna try to keep my feelings quite concise because I've already gone into like I think it was like a 10-minute voice note with my friend Steph, because she read this last year for school as well, and I went into a tangent on that, so I really don't want to do that again. But at the same time, I did not like this book at all. I ended up rating it a 2-star simply because I kind of had to give it a 2-star for what it was trying to do, but also I really didn't like it. First of all, what a bizarre like book to pick for like a school curriculum. I really did not enjoy reading this. I didn't enjoy like the topic that it was on. I did not like that at all, and I'm kind of like not looking forward to having to like analyze it and write essays on it and stuff because I fucking hated it so much. It was told through this perspective of this boy Jack, who is 5. I didn't like him as a narrator. Let's start with that. Maybe that makes me sound mean, maybe that makes me sound horrible, but I did not like him as a narrator. After finishing this book, I was looking on Goodreads because I was so close to not even putting it on my Goodreads, but then I realized like how much of a chokehold the Goodreads goal actually has on me, and I was like, no, I need to put this on to have another book on there. But when I was looking through the reviews, I found out that this is actually like a thriller. Like, this is pitched as like a thriller. Guys, I didn't fucking know that it was supposed to be a thriller, or I would have probably hated it more. Like, I did not know that this was supposed to be a thriller. And I think if you're reading a thriller and you don't know it's a thriller, it's not giving what needs to be given, because you should kind of know the book you're reading is a thriller. It was not thrilling in the slightest. It was upsetting, and there was definitely a lot of like trigger warnings for this book, like massive trigger warnings for this book, guys. Do not go into this blind like I did and fucking hated it. But like, in terms of like thriller aspects, there kind of wasn't one. It was graphic, it was dark, it was upsetting, but like there was no thrilling element to it. So minor spoiler warning for what I'm about to say. In the end, everything happened really easily for them, and I know that sounds so fucked up because nothing was easy for them, but like when they just made a decision to like leave and like escape, it kind of just happened extremely easily. Like, there was no pushbacks, there was no like issues with that plan, and I was like, but you've been there for 7 years, and then it just happened. And then like even with like him being arrested and stuff, we never got to see that. We never got to see anything about anything. Like, it was literally just about this kid's feelings and like this kid's like development, which was interesting to read about, don't get me wrong, and like from a child developmental point of view it was interesting to read, but not interesting enough that I wanted to actually know that much. The first half of the book is when they're in captivity, and that was very dark and unsettling and grim. But then like I was thinking back and I was like, if you think about it, like what actually happened in this book, like we kind of just went through their day-to-day lives, and then when they were out of room again we just went through their day-to-day lives. That was kind of it. Like we like there was no thrilling aspects to it. That's why I had a fucking problem with it. I'm gonna stop talking about this book now. Just know, didn't like it. I suppose take my review with a pinch of salt, because I didn't ever want to pick up this book and it's not a type of book that I would ever be interested in. I suppose that would affect my enjoyment. Like if you are interested in these type of books, maybe you would love it more, but also a lot of the reviews on Goodreads say the same. So that is the only book that I managed to finish, but I am doing a 24-hour readathon this weekend, so hopefully I will be finishing a few more books that I actually enjoy. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did watch to the end, comment the Christmas tree emoji. I'm planning on decorating for Christmas very soon, so let's get into the festive spirit. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. All my links to my social medias will be down in the description box, along with the link to my Patreon if you do want to sign up for some exclusive content from me. We will be doing a Christmas movie night very soon, so if you do want to join that, the link will be down in the description box. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay amazing, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.